going on, everybody? This is Season 2, Episode 11 of Metal Cats Cast, the show you just can't get enough of. Just us bullshitting on the couch, coming to you pre-recorded from Syracuse, New York, to destroy something! I'm Jason G with NewYorkStateMusic.com! This dude.
I am Mosh Pit Fardo, voice actor for hire.
And behind camera, as always, is Psycho Steve from Steve Lacerdo Productions. Hey! And once again, Black Metal Steve ain't here, but he's got an excuse this time. He's moving.
Yes.
He's not moving away. He's still in Syracuse, but he's moving. So therefore, you have yet another edition of Metal Love Seat Cast. Yo, we got some shit to go over today. I love to talk about our reactions to the new Wonder Woman film, but before we get to all that, let's talk about some tour announcements.
Alright.
The Metal Allegiance Tour. The lineup has been announced. No list of dates yet, but this year, alright, we're gonna put the service to the test. Overkill. Crowbar. Havoc. And Black Bass. I'm fucking stoked. We missed Overkill a few months ago. I'm a diehard Crowbar fan. Black Metal Steve never shuts up about Havoc.
Never shuts up.
We've got to go to this fucking show. So hopefully, by the time this was recorded, like I said, dates and venues were not announced. So hopefully, New York State will get a date and we will fucking be there. Watch me. What else you got?
I got some really good news for all those prog guys out there. Devin Townsend from the Devin Townsend Project, and also Strapping Young Lad, which a lot of people would know from the earlier years, and Mikael Akerfeldt from Opeth are going to be collaborating. Basically, Akerfeldt, approached Devin and asked if he wanted to do it, and of course, Devin said yes because they'd collaborated in 2011 before. But so basically, he's not announcing who else. Akerfeldt's not announcing the other band members yet. So it's just Devin Townsend now, and then he said he found a keyboard player, he found a drummer, and he found another guy, and so basically the situation is this album. He said it's going to be just a fun album. Okay. They may tour, they may do something like that, but it's still up for debate. But the album is going to be heavily focused on vocals. Okay. Each member of the band has to be able to sing lead vocals. Gotcha. He wants to feature. He said that it's kind of. He said it was basically the rock world was kind of lacking more of just like vocal driven. It's metal supposed to be more of like the riffs and everything with, of course, the cool vocals, but it's kind of more technical as opposed to like pop music and everything. So he actually wants to kind of do more of like a pop approach, and he wants more vocals, heavily vocal driven songs as opposed to like technical. So it's going to be really interesting. I'm really open to that, of course, being a prog guy. So, all right, brothers and sisters, metal brothers and sisters, we're going to talk about a very interesting track that just came out. The final single before the next Iced Earth album comes out. Okay. Iced Earth has just released a new single. It's called Clear the Way. I, especially being a huge history buff, I know it's going to be kind of more, I don't think a general audience would listen to the song because it's just basically about history. But I still recommend just go through it. Even if you don't like the topic, just listen to the instrumentals and everything. It sounds great. So it's called Clear the Way, December 13th, 1862. And basically, like I said, the song's about the Irish Brigade that fought in the Civil War. So there's going to be a huge, definitely battlefield metal song. So
there you go. It's Metal History 101 right there on Iced Earth. Now, for all you beer drinking motherfuckers, Deftones have released yet another brew. Previously, they released the Phantom Bride beer. Now they have the Swerve City beer. Ooh. So yeah, Steve,
Swerve City.
Show that beer real quick.
Swerve City.
Wait. Drink that shit. Maybe we'll try it on the show sometime. But yes, of course, Deftones no strangers to the brews, and a lot of bands jumping on the brewing thing. So hopefully this beer is good as the band. Pull over.
Pull the vehicle over.
Pull over.
I'm already pulled over.
Pull over farther, man.
I can't pull it. Sir, I'm already pulled over.
He's already pulled over. He can't pull over any farther.
You're already pulled over. Pull over.
Oh, that's right, I am.
Yes. Any fan of Super Troopers should be thrilled right now. Super Troopers 2 is on the way. And I guess the bigger news is Eagles of Deathmetal is scoring the music for Super Troopers 2. Bear fucker. Yo, I'm just astonished that Broken Lizards has finally come up with the money to do Super Troopers 2. Yeah. I thought they were going to do another Beer Fest movie, but I mean, I guess they're going to have to. I don't know. I heard they don't have much money, so they must have scrapped a lot of money.
Well, they're seeing all these, they're seeing
GoFundMe's or whatever. Now, yeah, Super Troopers 2's finally seen the light of day. So we're excited to see what the Eagles of Death Metal come up with on that shit. I'm a huge Cypress Hill fan. Cypress Hill, no stranger to the metal world, collaborating with bands like Biohazard and fucking Fear Factory, just to name a few. Well, they were on an episode of The Simpsons years ago. The episode was called Homer Palooza, and Cypress Hill made a guest appearance on the show, and there was a really funny joke that Cypress Hill accidentally stole the orchestra from Peter Frampton.
Oh.
He stole the London Symphony Orchestra from Peter Frampton.
Yeah.
And it was on The Simpsons. It was a funny joke. And now, years later, Cypress Hill just announced that they're going to do a collaboration with the London Symphony Orchestra to honor the Simpsons joke. How cool is that? How cool is that shit?
And then I got some interesting news about Dexter Holland from The Offspring.
Okay.
So apparently he just received his PhD in molecular biology from, I think it's the University of South Carolina?
Southern California.
Oh, California, that's right.
USC!
Yeah, USC.
All the
like
California
UCLA
fans
and UCLA.
Fucking shoot us now. Because we fluffed that one.
Spoiler alert, you don't really see too many people getting PhDs from
Okay, listen.
Have you noticed that?
Listen, I barely got through community college.
We love you, South Carolina.
I barely got through community college, yet this rock star gets a fucking PhD. I mean, fuck.
So South Carolina, there's still hope.
Okay, that's it. So last week, we went to the Wonder Woman premiere in Syracuse. And all I gotta say was, I loved it.
We were blown away.
Yes.
DC finally has something to put a kibosh a little bit on Marvel's, pain train.
Well, it's actually really interesting that
sequel train.
So the debut weekend, they $100 million domestically, 225 worldwide, #1 debut for a female director and female lead. That's fucking awesome.
That's a huge point.
So let me just get this out of the way. Gal Gadot, absolutely amazing. She's beautiful, very charming, and she just nailed the role so well.
Yeah.
And
it was one of the few times where I felt so happy that she proved me wrong, because I thought she was going to fuck up Wonder Woman. To be brutally honest, I thought she was not going to be a good Wonder Woman. But I actually like it when, especially how I like Ben Affleck as Batman.
Yeah.
Because at first I thought he was going to be horrible, and then he actually made a perfect Batman. So I like it when actors, they literally keep you on your toes when they do that.
Yeah.
So props to her.
Yeah, I just want to say that and I thought Chris Pine. Now I'm not too outside Star Trek. I never really seen anything else Chris Pine has done, but he was a great Steve Trevor, great compliment to Gal Gadot. I thought Themyscira looked awesome.
Yeah,
nailed it. Just like the comics. I thought the set pieces, the Themyscira was really cool. The whole World War I setting was well done. It was a very dreary, gray atmosphere. Loved it, and that battle scene at the No Man's Land, hands down, was a showstopper. Mm-hmm. Special effects were great. Spoiler alert: Ares is the villain. That should be no surprise that anyone's familiar with Wonder Woman and DC lore.
Yep.
You don't really see Ares much till the end.
But they utilize a good twist.
Yes, there is a little twist on Ares,
Yeah.
and when you see Ares in the full costume, it's fucking cool. You just wish they did a little bit more.
The supporting cast was fantastic.
Yes, I do have a gripe with the movie though. My only main gripe was there's just too much slow motion, in my opinion.
I agree.
It was, Zack Snyder produced this film. You know how Zack Snyder, like, in 300, all those slow motion kills and whatever. Wonder Woman pretty much did the same thing quite a bit. But the movie and the story was so good that it doesn't kill the movie or anything like
Right.
that. Makes me more excited for Justice League. I love to see a Wonder Woman sequel set in modern time. I would love to see like Vandal Savage and Cheetah and so on and so forth. So DC Universe is in full swing now, and it's just fucking awesome.
Exactly. Good on you, DC. Good on you.
All right, well, hey, we're gonna kick back. So definitely tune in next week. Hopefully, Black Metal Steve is back.
Open.
We'll have another Metal Couchcast versus segment, and a whole lot more fucking next week. Until then, coming to you pre-recorded from Syracuse, New York. Destroy something. Ring that fucking bell. Fucking subscribe. Do whatever you gotta do, and then spread the show. Spread it like syphilis. Spread it like AIDS. And we want more subscribers, and just keep tuning in. We appreciate everything you guys do. Keep commenting and all that shit. But we'll see you fucking next week. Show that beer real quick.
Swerve City.